Alright, hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome back to Battle Chasers Nightwar. So we've got the OG team, Gully, Gullibretto, Calibretto, and, plain old Garrison. But that's okay. Let's see, so Gully's up to, whoops, let's avoid that. Gully's up to level, 22 as well. She is more than prepared to be part of this group. I don't know if she's going to do as much damage, but she's got her merits. I'm not too worried about it. Oh, there's a little lore scroll in there. Offer one can't refuse. Oh, it's the same thing. Oh. Maybe I should actually read these. Maybe. We'll see. Choices of men. Yeah, let's go find lore. Time warp. Okay, we're looking for Strongmont. Choices of men. Strategist supreme. A carefully written entry in the war journal of Captain Dilabo. It's the eve of battle. Rumors are spreading through the camp that General Vargas himself will be leading a vanguard from the castle tomorrow. Our scouts are rarely wrong. Little is known of the man, save for his ruthless tactics and demeanor, earned from countless victories against our greatest military minds. Regardless, I will be on guard to ensure that my men and I will be prepared for whatever the General has planned to bring against us. Never have I seen such unnatural ferocity in a military force. General Vargas indeed led his men, routing us in any attempt to retreat and capturing what remained of my men. Fire shone in his eyes with each swipe of his massive flaming broadsword. In melee, I swear I saw demons at his side. We are not being taken to enemy lines as prisoners of war, but further into the rocky lands where Vargas' manor, Strongmont, looms over the moors. I've been permitted to keep my journal. As unusual as this is, I feel as though Vargas wishes for me to keep an account of these events. I've been in prison for many weeks now here in Strongmont, separated from my men. I've been given a proper living quarters befitting commanding officer of my rank. This also places me close to Vargas' personal living quarters. Occasionally, Vargas himself will visit. Despite the cloying humidity of the moors, he comes clad in heavy hooded robe, hiding all but his eyes, which gleam an inhuman red. Each time he speaks of power, loyalty, even immortality. He is persuasive. Is it an attempt to recruit me? I know where Vargas' power comes from. He is no longer a man. He's been made something more by Varys. By a gift he's been given. Vargas is part demon, part vampire. His power is sustained by drinking the blood of men like mine. He's offered me similar gifts. I could accept, though in doing so I'll lose my humanity and be forever bound to him as a servant, or I could refuse and be fed whole of body to his fire demons in a sacrifice to sustain their power. I guess I'll take immortality. And we get some money and lore book. Yeah, I guess I should care more about the Kickstarter entries. Sorry about that. I always just kind of assumed that they were just kind of like little world tidbits, and it kind of is. But at least that one was actually interesting. So I should probably treat it as accordingly. Let's use my ability here. Now we've got the Dungeon Stone. No. Interesting that might be Vargas there. So we've got this whole, like, side passage for some reason. I don't know. I'll check it out in a bit. We got maybe something to read here. Oh! Studies of the Arcane Time Warp. Just lying on the floor. Let's see. Once mastered, the power of Time Warp was immediately recognized. However, Alcazar's enemies within the mana halls wouldn't let him enjoy success. They began discrediting and attacking him, their jealousy palpable. Alcazar's superiors, fearing his inevitable ascension among the ranks, demanded that all known copies of his work be turned over to the elders of the hall for inspection. Recognizing the threat, Alcazar immediately split his work into multiple passages so that they might be hidden. His greatest wish was for someone both worthy and appreciative to find his work and to put it to good use. Well, there we go. So now we've got Nolan's tier 3 burst skill. We're still looking for some kind of war machine in here for Calibretto, but I suppose that'll wait. I really like the Gulibretto skin. It looks good and cute. Bit of both, really. Okay. Let's see. So she's she's pretty damn good across the board. Main reason why I like her so much is freaking HP is absurd. Her damage is actually not bad. Maybe not as immediate as Aluman. Sorry, his name. I can't. For some reason, I can't. I try. But yeah, Gully does decent damage. Oh, well that's handy. I didn't even think about this, but apparently the side hits from, like, Quake Fist and Scattershot and stuff like that will actually trigger the lightning move, too. Which means I need to get that achievement on Calibretto. Imagine Wild Shot with that. Oh, that would be absurd. That would be really ridiculously good. Unfortunately, this guy's shield is kind of dense. Okay, whatever. Nice part is we can kind of leave and heal whenever we feel like it. We have Guard Punch. Quake Fist does tons of damage. Decent amounts of damage. But yeah, we might actually be able to get her some new equipment, like, in a second. Because we're right outside of a crafting bench, and I'm fairly certain I've got Gully recipes in my backpack. Okay, defense against the territories. Nope, we've already read that one. Okay, so here we go. Strong Heart defenders would be good, but not useful. No, that's not helpful. Alright, and yeah, here's Chaos Eater. Craftable, as normal. And yeah, I could have got it at level 12 and level 6. That was close. I had a recipe for boxing gloves, but I don't seem to see it here. Odd. Oh, that's okay. What about tunic? We could make her a tunic. Would hurt her... Give her nice amounts of evade. Got a fair amount of ebon silk cloth. Yeah, okay. That's arguably worthwhile. We've also got Nature's Mender, but... It wouldn't really... I would net him an extra 88 damage. 108 health each turn, though. That's pretty damn good. How much for the pure mithril ingots? Problem is limitations on black diamonds. I'd be better off using the secondary resources. I'm waffling a bit. Yeah. Better to use up the Shade Comb fruit. I don't have that many of them, but I'm probably not going to use that many of them. But I got a boss coming up, and I might as well be prepared for it. Realistically, what I really should do is just save scum with Alt F4ing or whatever. And reset things. Extra power at the cost of defense. Damn! That definitely would make Calibretto a pretty hefty contender. I don't know about these. Yeah, I don't really have much of them. Okay, so let's get that new stuff on. Oh, that's why Calibretto has so much extra mana. Ooh, it's gonna take him down by 250, put him back at a normal person rate. It's worth it, but yeesh. Okay. Let's see, bonus damage, stamina haste. It's not worth it to get the Jade Ring of the Earth Mother. But we should get her the... Oh, Hangman Smock. A little bit late on that one. Okay, so let's also get the barrel. Yeah, I'll mess with crafting later. Because there's always like an infinite... Oh, hey, there's a bunch of black diamonds. There's always a bunch of things that I could do for crafting. And at this point, it's better that we just make progress. What the hell is this thing? Oh, it's like wilted. That's what's going on. I thought something infinitely spookier was going on there. But no, we're good. What's the point of that like little corner area? It doesn't look like there's much of anything. It's confusing. Okay, let's do Guardian Song. Go for that gunslinger. Still gotta work on the damage, but not much I can do about many of these things. I mean, we're okay. But I do think after this dungeon I will go on that crazy farming spree. Eesh. I will go on that crazy farming spree to get my hands on a crazy amount of Berserk. Nah, Warblade. At least Warblade we know is reliable. Berserk is better on longer fights, I think. Let's see. But yeah, we'll go on that perk farming spree so I can have characters that are good on both. Quake Fist. One thing I gotta give Gully is she's very quick. Her abilities do not take a whole lot of time to charge. And yeah, if I can get Garrison even higher crit chance. Like if I can get him up, I think currently it's 25%. If I could get it up to like 30, 40, he would be a very, very strong contender. Defense against the territories. Cut off from outside communication during the siege, we knew little of the Isle's overall status. Eventually, one message got through. The island was being crushed under the weight of invasion from all shores. Hope was lost. We held out for another year regardless, fighting for the sake of fighting. Hunger, plague, and madness took root. On the very day we planned to open our gates to the enemy and surrender, a bright light tore a hole from nothing in the courtyard's center. An ethereal window opened, brimming with electric energy. As we gazed impossibly over an icy landscape, the silhouette of a massive warrior slid into view. His ironclad boot came through first, kicking off snow as it struck the soft, mud-caked ground of the moor. The rest of the great warrior's figure followed, and the window abruptly snapped shut. We stood in breathless wonder as the towering man took us in. General Vargas had arrived. I wonder if they sacked all of the loyal men or just the disloyal ones. I assume some of this stuff is in the comics. It's got to be in the comics. I got to look it up at some point. Owie. Oh, but that triggered some hefty heal on him. Yeah, preemptive healing and emergency protocol. Hell yeah. And yeah, if I can get Calibretto that absurd Storm Strike enchantment, his Wildfire will be stupid. We'll probably wait until we've got new weapons, though. Because we're going to be getting new weapons fairly soon. I just wish I had like a reliable enchanting bench I could go back to. Enchanting is a really cool part of this game that I almost never get to use. Makes me sad. Maybe we'll get the ability to do it soon. Or I've just somehow missed out on enchanting. I don't know. Do another wildfire. Let's do jab. Blade Master. Why not, right? I'm maxed out on burst, and it's not like I'm in a... I'm not getting my ass handed to me by most things, so I can just kind of freely go destroy people. That didn't kill the vampire ghoul? Holy shit. I was kind of expecting that to, wow. Okay. Huh. Well, sure, why not? Let's see. Got a barrier swing? I'll just hit him with a barrier swing, healing touch, and swift strike. The vampire ghouls are durable. Dang. Not that big of a deal. But it's a problem. I'll just gut punch him before he gets the chance to do anything else. Guess I could have actually just attacked the slime. It does not have that much HP. There we go. Yeah, so we've still got 2 dungeons left. Cast your heal. Cast your heal. No. Oh, right, I forgot. Gully has a increased heal bonus as one of her perks. It's not as substantial as you think it would be, but it helps. I think it's like a 30-40% actually, which is pretty damn good. Makes her a very good tank character. Against the boss fight, I'll probably just have her start taunting left and right. Let's just do a swift strike. This thing is, the bats are never durable. Diary of an Invader. Eileen, haven't written anything in almost 2 months. Couldn't bring myself. I'm nearly in tears as I write this. Can't bloody believe it's even possible. I've spent countless fortnights living between rocks, in mud, hiding from troops on this island. An island I don't even know the name of. There are just times I closed my eyes waiting for the Eternal to take me, but it never did. Scrounged for food, cleaned myself when I could, tried to sleep anywhere dry and covered. I'm not sure how I did it. Feels like I've been living the life of another man entirely, until yesterday. Vancelor sent more ships, and they just arrived. Cut their way easily to shore and made camp around a massive castle. I found them, and I'm safe again. Can't write anymore. I'm still too messed up. I love you. I'll write again. Michael. Oh, hey. Speaking of enchantments. Oh. Yeah, look at these really cool enchantments. Increases all defense by 100. Stamina by 100. Physical defense by 199 and attack power by 100. These are level 24 enchantments, so I can't entirely do them. They're expensive. But like, 10% chance when attacking to create a damage shield with each hit, preventing 245 damage. I think that's a 10% chance per damage too, so like, Calibretto could potentially just shield spam the crap out of someone, which would be amazing. Oh, hey, let's do it. Overcharged cannon. Because I got a whole bunch of Bonefang mushrooms. I've got too many. I might be able to do some, like, really goofy shit with this. Okay, so I think Gully... Okay, thorns, physical defense, or stamina. Well, physical defense is going to be what I give everybody. Because, yeah, I've got apparently a silly amount of mushrooms. I'm not really sure where that came from, but I'll take it. Let's see. So next one, carved leather tunic. Yeah, the other stuff isn't as helpful. Not immediately. I really wish the enchantments had actually scaled with level, like they were kind of a percentage bonus instead. I think actually I wish a lot of the stuff in this game had kind of done that. Not because it's really necessary, but because I think it would have been more compelling that way. It's a shame to have all these cool enchantments kind of fall by the wayside because they're not good enough. Like, okay, Haste 281's kind of useful. But, you know, we've got stuff like Iron Will, which is stamina by 43 and attack by 21. Like, at level 13, that was good, but nowadays it's not. And it would have been cool if just those enchantments always gave X percentage, and you had a greater variety of interesting ones instead of a small variety of kind of vertical upgrades. I always prefer horizontal upgrades. Okay, so we've already seen General Vargas. We're looking for one more journal. It's probably here in... in this mess. Oh, you know what? Anything? Nope. There's a journal somewhere around here. Oh, it's here. Hidden behind a wall. Let's see. After the Battle of Longshore, Vargas ordered the reinforcement of Strongmont. Knowing the enemy had created a weak spot in the island's defensive perimeter, the fortification grew, modeled largely after the Iron Outpost to the north, which had successfully defended against many of the island's western attackers for a decade. While the building wasn't an issue, manning Strongmont with the proper personnel was. The fledgling castle had minimal forces in place when the enemy reappeared. Unlike the previous battle, we had neither the time nor the resources to defend against a naval attack. Ships landed on the longshore, and the ground forces surrounded Strongmont. The first great siege of a crescent isle fortification had begun. Alright, and we're good to go, and the firebolt actually flies through the entire level. Okay, so we're done with that. It doesn't look like I've got any lore left. 2 crafting benches. And fishing. And a boss. Let's go fight a boss. I'm about ready. Shame I can't get rid of that curse, but whatever. I'll live. Good time for my eye to get itchy. We did it! The shields are down. We may be too late, though. Something's still coming through. We cannot back down. We may not have a choice. Look! The Master will see you now.
Interlopers, you've killed my underlings, but Vargas shall still. Vargas shall bring fire to the world.
Hope you guys have a plan for this.
We never have a plan.
Pathetic wretch! Why does my body wither? The ritual. It was interrupted by this mortal Destroy. Destroy is insignificant. I will burn the world to ash. Beginning with you.
I was awakened too early, but it's enough to kill you. Okay, so he is not stunnable. That is also the coolest skull I think I've ever seen. Fire effect's not bad either, but I mean that skull, damn. Like, just damn. Just damn. Innervating mist. It can probably be kind of excessive with things. We got Enrage. Do I have anything that will boost my crit? Target is sundered or poison, adds a bleed. Okay, so Rupture is pretty damn good. Bloodbath is actually better, sort of. Rupture is faster and doesn't cost as much mana. Makes a very good combo ability with Calibretto. Feint ain't bad though. If we do Feint, we can do Feint and then Berserk. Or Slash. Okay, let's do Slash first. Let's do Heroism. Mantle of Aramis. We have that. No, Shatter. Okay, that's a big ol' crit up. Let's see, do I have any other team buffs here? No, but I can Sunder him. Okay, so we're gonna taunt him. We are going to do Feint. We are going to do... Not much else I can do here, but that's okay. He's casting something, but I think in the grand scheme of things, this is going to be worth it. I'm going to keep taunting him. Whatever he's doing... let's see. We should probably do Cleansing Rain next. And abilities. So, we've got our attack up, I believe. Yeah, there we go. Crit chance up. by a couple. Yeah, let's do a berserk. So what's he gonna do? Damage. And, oh. You son of a... Well, grand scheme of things, this works out, because we just got Cleansing Rain, which gets rid of the Ignite, and when we come back, we'll have a higher crit chance and other things will happen. Yeah, it just works. It works fine. Earthquake. Rage Wave. I'm just gonna waste all my blue mana. I don't really care. Oh, jeez. It does put us in a bit of a slow pickle, though. Let's do Guardian Song. These guys are really fast. I should probably amend my strategy at least a little bit here. But they're not that damaging. Really fast, though. Come on, crit some people. Balls. Well, we did get a crit. Crit? No crit. Okay. Abilities. Heroism. Barrier swing. We'll do a barrier swing. We'll do another Guardian Song. I do have a burst. We can Blade Master as soon as, Blade Master as soon as Vargas shows back up. And I believe the Fire Mage is going to blow up. Okay. So sad and unfortunate reality. Okay, so he's casting Rise My Minions, and he's got some turns for this. Blade Master. Flurry of Strikes, tons of damage. So what do we got? Slash. Critical chance up by 10%. Faint. Well, let's do Slash first. And we'll see where it fits in. We can also do Might of Aramis, but that's piercing damage, and actually not that helpful. Let's do Heroism. And I'm kind of surprised Vargas is kind of a not boss. He just summons goons. Okay. So if I do Faint, it will mess me up. But Blade Master will not. Let's go Blade Master. Next time I'll just Faint first. This will leave him with a pretty hefty bleed. Oh, or just kill him. Well, that was... I was kind of expecting him to have like another phase where he just pulls out a body. But I might have killed him too fast for that. I'll have to check it out later. Anyway, oh, do we get... Oh, we got the Lens of Passage.
It seems we are fortunate.
To still be alive, you mean?
This lens the Lich possessed. It is a lens of passage. The portal Vargas came through. Think of it as a door. This lens is the key.
What good is that to us now? The portal is wrecked.
This one, yes. But there is another to the north. I could find no way to pass through it. Until now.
Hold on. You want to go into some portal that thing just came out of? Do you even have a clue what's waiting on the other side?
No.
Of course not.
Alright, well, we're done with the, we're done with Strongmont. So, that means Calibretto's, like, mecha thing that he's supposed to get is elsewhere. Unless, no, I don't know. We'll figure it out later. I got some hunts, some side objectives, and a bunch of, like, side-looking dungeon things, that we'll have to burn through. See, and we do have to fight these guys, right, because dungeons reset the, available creatures as well. Wildfire, jab. Well, we're in a good position. Calibretto's at 21. Gully's at 22, and Garrison's at 23. Oh no, we gotta wait one more level before he can get the better set of equipment. That's gonna be expensive. Well, that's what grinding's for, so let's head back to Harm's Way. I want to see what we have available. Couple of places. Ooh, Enchanting Lady. Oh, well, no, we'll see. Stop. You have something in your possession. I can feel it. Huh? It's a purgatory stone. You're carrying one. Well, yeah, it was left behind after we killed Vargas. After you what? You killed a demon and didn't immediately come to me with this. It did look kind of funny, but we have other stuff going on. Look, it'd take too long to explain fully. So here's the short version. I haven't been able to enchant here in my tower for a while. A stone like this is the last thing I'd need to reawaken my magical implements. Allow me to have it, and I'll even let you experiment with them. We weren't going to do anything else with it, so why not? Amazing, you killed a demon. I guess it's a good thing you showed up. We have worse around here. Yeah, we all know about it. Do you? Alright! So we can finally enchant.
Welcome back.
Let's chat. You've returned. Did you find the rest of the tome? Of course I did. Thing is, some of the words have been concealed. I haven't seen this particular enchant in a long while. Let me see. It shouldn't be too hard to fix. Ah, yes, here. Let me reveal the rest to you. Not bad, Mercury. Not bad.
The flame still burns.
Okay, so we can finally,
My shop is yours.
we can get some enchantments, and let's buy all of the rare goodies. Because we need to get all of them. Yeah, sorry I can't voice act female characters, but this isn't going to be a series that I'd bring Shell on just to voice the ladies. If they had more lines, I think I'd be more interested. Oh, that's why we have a stupid amount of mushrooms. I guess I should just buy all this stuff. It might be kind of wasteful, but some of it might be handy.
Hey there.
I was getting some kind of particularly rude comments about my lack of ability to do female characters. I'm like, I'm sorry I'm a dude with a deep voice and can't do lady voices. I try. Hi, Shell. It's also especially hard when games are, like, inconsistently voice acted, so, like, half the time the female characters are voice acted, and it's just like, well, bleh. Okay, you can stop that. It's actually really distracting. Okay, so let's buy pretty much all of these crafting materials. We don't want all of them. We just kind of want the lower ones. I think that's where we stop. There's some more things to do, but that's okay.
Careful.
Okay, so now we can enchant, finally. I guess it was appropriate. Let's see, do we have anything else to do?
Warrior's greeting.
I can upgrade her. You have hunted some impressive game in your life, I can tell. I can upgrade my wares again for 2,500 gold to suit your needs. Sure. Wise decision, this will do nicely. Come back later and you'll notice a difference.
More
Okay,
talk.
So we do not have any new ones.
Greetings
We'll have to
again.
We'll have to go turn in some of these. But we do want to get all of these. Oh, I see. So as long as it's not the last one, it won't reset me to the top of the
Yes.
list. That's helpful. Okay, train. So it's power you seek. Let's see if I can help you reach your potential. So Calibretto in the moors. There's another war
Hello.
golem there.
Make it back.
So actually, I think Calibretto's the last one. Well, that's useful. Okay, so last thing I'm gonna do, we go back to the collector, sell our artifacts, so we have Vargas' skull fragments. I guess I'll go farm Vargas a ton, because that is worth the most, and we can get the, what the? Huh. Well, that's funky. So, so I've been farming these chests, to make sure my guys are well equipped. For some mysterious reason, Strongmont does not have a lockbox associated with it. Well, I'll buy one of these, but chances are I'm not going to be able to use any of the stuff in it. Well, that's okay. But, yeah, that's odd that the lockbox ain't there. Probably a bug, an issue, I don't know. Galvanized enchantments. Stormstrike 2 and Static Shock 2 enchantments. Okay. That's probably going to be really good. Grab that. Let's see. I also have a couple of greater tomes of knowledge that I should be using. Yeah, I like this party. Always more to Calibretto. The more absurd I can make him, the happier I will be. If only because I'm a huge fan of ancient death machine things. Maelstrom. Okay, that's pretty good. And we didn't actually get any loot, just gear. Bat. Well, I guess I'm going to go farm some serious artifact stuff and see what kind of gear and equipment I can get from those lockboxes. But I will do that between episodes, because it's time-consuming and boring. So I will see you guys next time, and or on the next episode of Battle Chasers Nightwar. And as always, thanks for watching.